Hey guys, as I film this, it is now Sunday, May 8th. I just got back from the Cincinnati Reds Milwaukee Brewers game a little bit ago, and unfortunately the Reds got hammered. The Reds bullpen absolutely is terrible this year, and they blew the game again tonight, and it sucked. They lost. I think the final score was 13-7. It was not pretty. The Reds had the lead, but then the bullpen came in and just crapped out. They laid a major egg, and the Reds got pounded as a result. So it wasn't a good night in terms of the win-loss column for the Reds, but it was Star Wars weekend, day 2 of it, and they were giving out a Star Wars Mr. Redlegs X-Wing Pilot bobblehead, and I did get that, so I will unbox that for you. But before I get to that, it's been a pretty busy couple of weeks for me. Last Tuesday, there was an FC Cincinnati radio show at the Moorline Lager House, and so I went down there and I got a couple of autographs. The head coach, John Harkes, he had these pictures that he was handing out and signing. He was being interviewed on the radio, so I got one of those, and it's framed now, and then he signed it right there, and you can see his signature, and it looks really good. I like it a lot. And then that ticket I got from the very first FC Cincinnati home game that they're handing out when we were leaving the game. I brought that with me, and the coach, John Harkes, signed that as well. You can see his signature on there. And then the goalie, Mitch Hodebrandt, who actually had a couple of his saves featured in SportsCenter's top 10, he signed it as well. So really happy to get this signed. I plan on going down whenever they do more shows if new players are there, and I'd love to get them to sign this ticket as well. But it looks great in my opinion, and I cannot wait to add more autographs to it. And then when we were also down there, the Moorline Lager House, they're like a brewery and a bar, and they brewed a special FC Cincinnati beer called Blood Orange IPA or IPA, whatever. I don't know how you pronounce it, but there it is. You got the FC Cincinnati logo in there, the name of the beer on the soccer ball, and then the Moorline Lager House logo above it. It's a limited edition beer and FC Cincinnati shirt, so I had to pick it up. It looks cool. Can't wait to wear it to a future FC Cincinnati game. And that was on Tuesday, and then that Thursday was actually my birthday, and I'm going to show you guys some of the cool stuff I got. So I got a really cool looking Cincinnati Reds jacket, gray with the Reds logo on it, red zipper, and on the left sleeve it says Cincinnati in the red letters. I actually wore this to the Reds game I went to on Cinco de Mayo because it was a bit chilly here in Cincinnati, and this kept me warm and looking good, supporting my Reds, so really happy to have that. And then I also ended up getting a PlayStation Plus card for my PS4, and I also got a year's worth of WWE Network gift cards. Huge wrestling fan, so this is a perfect gift, and I'm enjoying it a lot. And I also got Star Wars The Force Awakens on Blu-ray, DVD, and digital HD. That was a really good movie. And then I love this show in living color. Got this season 2 on DVD. Cannot wait to dive into this. Funny show. Highly recommend if you haven't seen it. And yeah, so that was some of the stuff I got for my birthday. And except for one thing, it was probably the coolest thing I got. It's a bobblehead. It is the best looking, most handsome bobblehead I have ever had the pleasure of laying my eyes on, and it is a bobblehead of none other than me. My girlfriend had this made. It is incredible. It looks exactly like me. Crazy. I don't know how she did this. She got some bobblehead place online. Yeah, it is crazy how much this looks like me. It's dead on me. I even had that shirt. That's how much detail to put on. And even put on the Reds wristband that I wear. You can see it right there. And here it is on my arm right now. But yeah, crazy that there is actually now a bobblehead of me. Being a bobblehead fan, I thought this was incredible. I love it. And it will be added to the bobblehead page, so make sure you check it out. But yeah, a bobblehead of me for my birthday. It looks exactly like me. Really cool gift. I was so excited when I opened this. yeah, so that's what I got for my birthday. And then, as I said, I went to the Reds game on Cinco de Mayo. That was Thursday, and well, I guess now yesterday was May 7th, and that was day 1 of the Star Wars, or day 2, excuse me, the Star Wars Reds weekend. And I did get the bobblehead, but before we went to the game, we went to the Reds Hall of Fame and Museum because they're giving away their second bobblehead in their 5-part series. It was Reds legend Lee May, the Big Bopper. Really happy to get this one. Stay tuned for the unboxing video because I will unbox this in another video. But yeah, Lee May bobblehead on tap to be unboxed in another video, so keep an eye out for that. And then after we went to the museum to get the Lee May bobblehead, we went to the game. And we went to the fan zone because they were having a bunch of free stuff going on since it was Star Wars weekend. The Reds were expecting, I'm guessing, a huge crowd. But unfortunately, I was pretty shocked. There's only 27,000 people in attendance. And the team is horrible this year. They're sticking out the joint. But I thought being a Star Wars weekend with it being a Star Wars Reds bobblehead giveaway game, that the place would sell out. But no, only 27,000. So pretty much everybody who came to the game got a bobblehead because it was given out to the first 25,000 people. So that is why, yeah, it was pretty empty. And but we went to the fan zone because of Star Wars weekend. They got some free stuff, and the Ohio Lottery was there, and they had this like spin the wheel game, and I won a cooler. Really cool is an actual Ohio Lottery cooler. It's got little pockets on the side here, and it's insulated on the inside. So plan on bringing this to the next game I go to. It should be 2 weeks. Keep our drinks cold. And then Fox Sports Ohio had a booth there, and if you downloaded the Fox Sports Go app to your phone and showed the app to them, they would give you a free prize. And my prize was a really cool Fox Sports t-shirt. So it has the Fox Sports Go app on the front. The back says Fox Sports Go and the number 16 for 2016, and it's a baseball style shirt. It's red and white. Support those Redlegs. But yeah, really cool shirt, and it was free. Can't beat that. If it's free, it's for me. And then so my original seats that I bought for my girlfriend and I, we were 3 rows up from the very top of the stadium. But then my parents were also at the game, but my mom's work, because of my mom's work, and they were actually in the suite, so they were able to get us into the suite. So we went from being 3 rows up. We went all the way down and then got into a suite, which was awesome. First time I'd ever been in a suite at a Reds game, and crazy how much of a difference it makes because it was a blast. And being in the suite, I got some free stuff. So I got a poster that was being given away being given away on Friday. It was a Cincinnati Reds Star Wars poster, and it looks really cool. And they had extras in the suite, and I grabbed one. Here it is. It's got R2-D2, C-3PO, Mr. Redlegs in a Rebel pilot uniform, and BB-8, and the Star Wars logo on the bottom. Really, really cool poster. Cannot wait to hang this up on my wall because I do like Star Wars, and of course I love the Reds. So I thought this poster was really awesome, and to get it was really cool because I didn't think I was going to. So that is the poster. And then I also got a Reds it's called Reds Magazine, the official game program of the Cincinnati Reds. This was also in the suite. Managed to grab this. Really cool. It's got a bunch of pictures in it. Got the players and stuff. Trying to show you guys, but it's kind of hard to flip these pages holding it the opposite way. Yeah, we'll do it like this. So yeah, that is what the program looks like. Got this for free, and inside the program was a really cool Devin Mesoraco poster. So here he is, but then it unfolds into a bigger poster of the Reds catcher, who unfortunately is now on the DL. Tore something in his shoulder, so for the 2nd consecutive year he will have season-ending surgery, which is a real bummer. I was really hoping he'd bounce back this year, get back to the 2014 form, but it's not to be. So who knows, maybe 2017 will be the year Mesoraco rises again. And then I also ended up getting a Reds bucket. It's got the big red C on there. You can see a bunch of little C's in the background, and the back says Cincinnati Reds. Yeah, cool free Reds bucket from the Red Suite. It was holding a bag of peanuts. I don't like peanuts, so I just took the peanuts out, and they said I could have the bucket, so I grabbed it. So yeah, free stuff from the Red Suite. As I said, if it's free, it's for me, especially with the Reds. And yeah, on to the main event now. The whole reason you guys probably clicked on this video in the first place, the Star Wars X-Wing fighter, Mr. Redlegs Bobblehead. I saw this in the preseason when they announced their bobbleheads, and immediately this was on my list of bobbleheads to get, because it was a sick idea, and when they finally had the picture, I thought it was awesome. So yeah, here it is. Here's the front of the box. It says X-Wing fighter Mr. Redlegs. See what the bobblehead looks like with the Star Wars logo and the Reds logo. This side, it has the X-Wing fighter Mr. Redlegs bio, and it's actually pretty funny. It says if he's like flying in space, helping the Jedi, or back in Cincinnati rooting on the Reds or something like that. It was funny because they usually put like a player bio there. And then here is the Mr. Redlegs bobblehead flying through space, and I think it's a ticket information. Yeah, so ticket information right there, and you got a lightsaber, the red lightsaber above Mr. Redlegs. And then here are some of their other Super Saturday giveaways that they're doing this year. And then the bottom, blank. I thought it'd say Impact Promotions, because that's who usually does Reds bobbleheads, so I don't know if they're doing that or not, if Impact Promotions did this one. And then the top, it says Dynergy Energy Services. They sponsored the bobblehead. And of course, you got the Star Wars logo and the Reds logo. And this box is actually the biggest bobblehead box I have ever seen. It is a cube, a really big cube. Imagine like a jumbo-sized tissue box. Yeah, so I thought it was going to be kind of small like the Nasty Boys, but this box is telling me otherwise. So let's open it up and see what Mr. Redlegs looks like as a rebel pilot flying in an X-Wing. The bobblehead is in styrofoam. So let me see how I can get this out here. Alrighty. Let me take off this top layer. Wow. Definitely a really, really cool bobblehead of the Reds mascot flying an X-Wing. Awesome idea, and the Reds really knocked this one out of the park. This is incredible. Wow, the detail on it is just amazing, and it bobbles really well. So here is Mr. Redlegs as a rebel pilot flying an X-Wing. The base is black. It says Star Wars with the Star Wars logo. Here is the X-Wing. Give you a full 360 view of it, and it looks great. In the back, you can see R2-D2 hanging out with Mr. Redlegs. The back, wow, the back also has the sponsor, which is pretty crazy because usually they put the sponsor on the front. And I don't know who this was made by. It was made by, wow, AGP Bobble Dobbles, not Impact Promotions. You see the gold sticker, and you see Star Wars and trademark Lucasfilms Limited. Yeah, really, really cool bobblehead. Mr. Redlegs flying through space in his X-Wing, helping the Jedi. And oh, the top of the bobblehead on the wings, you can see the Reds logo on both sides, right there. Wow, really, really cool bobblehead. Reds knocked this one out of the park. This looks awesome. And they didn't cop out and go with a mini one. This is like an actual full-size bobblehead of Mr. Redlegs in the X-Wing. A really cool bobblehead. If you're a Reds fan, or a Star Wars fan, or a bobblehead fan, pick this up. This is great. Really, really good job, Reds. Sick bobblehead. Very happy to have this in my collection. And so feel free to give this video a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and give me a follow on Twitter at Cincy Fanzone. I live tweet during Reds games, Bengals games, and a whole lot more. And it's also the easiest and fastest way to get updates on my website, about my website, cincyfanzone.blogspot.com, which you should also visit. This bobblehead along with the bobblehead of me and then eventually Lee May will be added to the bobblehead page, so make sure you click that. I also write weekly blog posts. I have pictures from tonight's Star Wars game up on the website as well, and every video from my YouTube channel is over there, so make sure you give it a look. cincyfanzone.blogspot.com. You will not regret it. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.